Hello everyone. It's been a while since the last video, but there's a topic that keeps getting debated all the time lately, given how extremely likely it seems that Liverpool will tie Manchester United's 20 league titles. So, which club is bigger? Well, let's go over what makes a club big. For me, I don't see any other metrics, it's success and fan base. One is much easier to judge than the other. Because how can you really tell who has the bigger fan base? Are we going to judge this on personal experience like some morons do? No. Am I going to say that fan channels on YouTube are the indicator? The United stand has more subs than Anfield Agenda and Redmen TV combined, so that's the end of the argument? No, because that's just YouTube. Arsenal Fan TV is 3 times the size of Redmen TV, but no one is saying that Arsenal have more fans. Fan base is something that realistically can't be answered with full certainty. But I think there is one way that you could say that it can be measured. It's not accurate completely, but I think it's the best we've got. Kit and merch sales, which the last one that we have real data for in 2023, Liverpool sold €2 million more worldwide. Which, again, technically isn't fair to Liverpool because Liverpool finished 5th in the 22-23 season, while United finished 3rd. So Liverpool's season was worse, and not being in the Champions League for the next season would have affected shirt sales. However, you could say that the difference could be balanced out by United being in the Europa League for the 22-23 season, which I don't think would have made more of a difference because most shirts are bought in the summer, not in the second half of the season. So it seems on paper like Liverpool have a larger fan base than United. I know that some United fans will get offended by this and say that shirt sales doesn't say it all, and will point out that in total revenue, United are higher. But I think that's far less reliable to quantify fan bases. Because if I go through a list of revenue compared to shirt sales, you'll see what I mean. So, for merchandise, Barcelona are top. Then it's a big drop to Real. Then Bayern, Liverpool, United, huge drop to PSG, Arsenal, Chelsea, Juventus, and Spurs. That does sound like the 10 biggest fan bases globally, especially because just missing out on the top 10 is City, Dortmund, AC Milan, Ajax, and Galatasaray, who, yeah, probably are the top 15 clubs in the world in terms of fan bases. For revenue, in order, it's Real, City, PSG, United, Bayern, Barca, Arsenal, Liverpool, Spurs, and Chelsea. Which one seems more likely than the other? One has City and PSG with more fans than Liverpool, United, Bayern, and Barca, which doesn't sit right with me and likely anyone. Even more so because in that one, Ajax and Galatasaray don't make the top 20 in revenue, but West Ham do. No one is telling me that there are more West Ham fans than either of those. Sorry, Hammers fans. So, in conclusion, Liverpool's fan base is bigger on paper. Now, let's go on to the thing that can actually be solved success. Let's go through who has won what. I'm not including glorified friendlies in this because no one cares who won the Super Cup or the Community Shield. It's nice when you win it, but looking back, no one cares. At all. I think it's fair to say. So, Manchester United have won the league 20 times, as they so often love reminding people. Domestically, they add on 12 FA Cups and 6 League Cups to that tally. In Europe, they have 3 Champions Leagues and 1 Europa League. And yes, to any elitists who have gotten this far in, I am going to be calling the European Cup the Champions League because that's what it's called now. Moving on to Liverpool. At the time of recording this, Liverpool are on course to win the league, which will put them level with United on 20. Domestically, there's 8 FA Cups and 9 League Cups. In Europe is where Liverpool shine. 6 Champions Leagues and 3 Europa Leagues. So, for success, we're arguing the weight of the FA Cup. So, let's do a quick little thought exercise. I'm going to do 2 forecasts that you're going to think about. These are going to be your team's seasons over the next 5 years. Scenario 1. You win the FA Cup 4 times and nothing else over the next 5 seasons. Scenario 2. You win the League Cup 3 times, Champions League 3 times, and the Europa League twice. I don't think there's much argument here. In my opinion, 4 FA Cups isn't worth 1 Champions League. That could be my bias, but 4 FA Cups is definitely not worth 2 Champions Leagues in anyone's imagination. Never mind 3, with other trophies added on. So, Liverpool are the more successful club. You could argue about the recency of the success, but what I'd say to that is my nephew loves football. However, he has only seen Manchester United win an FA Cup and a League Cup. In that time, he saw Liverpool lift the Prem, Champions League, FA Cup, and 2 League Cups. That argument needs to be very, very semantic to be in United's favour. You have to choose 2 exact decades. You have to talk about the 90s and the 2000s. If you're talking anything else, they're done. And we are 5 years in to the 2020s. The 2000s and the 90s is quite a while ago now. So, long story short, fan base is debatable, but it's Liverpool on paper, and success is Liverpool without a doubt. So, I think it's very reasonable to say that Liverpool is the biggest club in England, and that's a fact. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.